Hello, Tarot viewers. Welcome to our Good Morning Tarot. Uh, Looking at the crystal ball right now, I see two people walking. One is walking ahead and the other one following. Yeah. It's as if, I don't know if they are taking a hike or they're going somewhere, but there are two people, one in front and the other behind. And they seem to be walking. It's it's like they're hiking. Uh, it's as if they're walking downwards, no? Maybe down a slope. Now, if it resonates with you, then there must be a message for you right now. Okay, so two people walking down a slope. Now, let's try to see what is your main energy for today. Okay, as you start this day, let us try to see what is the main energy for you. Okay, um, right now we have here the Four of Pentacles. There is a certain sense of insecurity right now. You have there's an energy. I feel an energy of insecurity. You see here, there's also a certain energy of anxiety. It's as if the person is on his toes, he's tiptoeing. No, it's as if this person is tiptoeing. As if he's trying to avoid something. As you, yeah, there's a certain anxiety that somehow the tiptoeing makes me feel that, yeah, there's a certain anxiety right now, a certain insecurity, and as if you are shielding yourself from something. For some of you, maybe you are trying to find security by focusing on your work, on your career. It's as if you're using your career to shield you from something that you need to address, but you're not ready to address at this time. So somehow you try to hide a certain issue that you need to face, but right now it's as if you are tiptoeing. You don't feel like addressing it right now. There's a certain uncertainty with it. So for some of you, you are trying to avoid it by putting your attention into your work or your career. So somehow you are using as your career as a shield and sort of like a way to protect maybe your feelings and your thoughts. So it's as if you're trying to not to feel maybe the pain that a situation is giving you right now. You're using the work or your career to numb the pain that you might be feeling right now, and at the same time also to distract yourself from some thoughts that seems to preoccupy you right now. So it's like you are shielding your mind and your heart from anxiety and from pain right now. And the medicine that you are using, you look at these pentacles, they are like big tablets, no? So it's like the medicine that you are using is your work. You try to hide from the pain and from the anxiety by burying yourself in a lot of work. So the work is like a pill, like a pain reliever, so that you will not feel the pain and maybe the headache. No, headache is something that a problem that you need to attend to, but you don't want to attend to it right now. So you try to keep yourself busy. That is what I could feel right now. Now, I still do not see its connection to these two people going down the hill. Could it be that you are in a situation right now that you are downhill, going downhill? and it involves you and another person. Uh, well, try to see if it resonates with you. Something about going downhill. Okay, okay, something like that. But it seems that you need not have to worry, even because right now you seem to be trying to avoid addressing a certain situation, and you try to avoid it by keeping yourself busy. But it's as if the universe is telling you everything that you need is there already. You can solve it. You are the magician. You can find a solution to that problem. You know? And I think this is the, yeah, you can find the answer. You have the answer to the problem. And you shouldn't be afraid to handle it. You shouldn't be afraid to face it. In fact, you have the capacity to turn it into something abundant. You know? Because here there is a certain energy of want, a certain energy of lacking. No, as if you lack something here. But it's as if the universe is telling you, you have the capacity in order to change this uh, energy of want into an energy of abundance. So maybe it is something that you need to work on today, you know, to overcome this sense of anxiety, this pain, no, by addressing it. Maybe addressing it now, trying to see, because you have the capacity to solve it. It's as if the universe is telling you, you have the capacity to solve it. And it's as if the universe is telling you, I will accompany you. I will help you find that answer. Okay, let's try to see. So somehow the effect of this one is that you will, yeah, you will proactively handle it. Maybe that's the message of this magician. It's this is just a temporary state of insecurity, but because you have the capacity, I think you will handle it, and then you will be able to solve the problem. You will be able to find the answer. Now, what is the advice of the universe? Yeah, do not be afraid. Start working on it. Start working on it. This page of wands is somebody who's beginning a journey, so start working on this one. Don't be afraid, be on fire. The page of wands, somebody who's on fire, and somebody who is not afraid to be himself. So just follow your passion, trust yourself, trust your gut feeling, be on fire, work on it, and you will find the answer to the problem. Yeah, so it's nice, no? From this energy of want, your response is to be on fire. Your response is to find the solution. Your response is to have that confidence, and also that docility to the guidance of the spirit. I think you will be handling this one in a proactive way. And yeah, it's as if the universe is encouraging you. Begin it now. Okay. Work on it. Okay. Now let's try to see. Uh, yeah. So whatever it is, just you can solve this one. You can turn the tide, and you have the ability to do so. Everything that you need in order to solve this problem, it's already here. And it's as if the universe is saying, you can be on fire, and start working on it. Don't worry, uh, sometimes it happens, when we have something that we need to do, but we hesitate because we feel like there is a sort of like a barrier that prevents us from moving forward. It could be fear, it could be a sense of inadequacy, but the universe is telling you, you can do it. And just go and put yourself into that thing. No, you handle it. No, uh, don't procrastinate anymore. Somehow this one is a person who's trying to delay addressing something. So it's as if the universe is saying, don't worry, I have your back. don't hesitate now. Address it as soon as possible. Okay, so this is what we can see right now for your tarot reading for today. So whatever it is right now that you are hesitating to face, it's as if the universe is encouraging you. Don't be afraid. You can do it. Begin working on it. On it. Okay. So this is what we can see right now for your main energy, and also what to expect. What to expect in the for the rest of the day. I think what to expect is to work on it, and things will you will be able to be productive. Actually, if you would start on working on it immediately, you will have beautiful results from it. You will be able to do a lot of things. You see all this herbage there and all the flowers and everything. So if you just try to overcome that and start working on it and be on fire, you really put your heart and your soul and your mind into it, immediately in a short moment you will be able to accomplish a lot of things. Well, this is what we can see right now for your main energy of the day and what we can expect for the rest of the day. So let us now go to the second portion, which is self-care tips. Okay, viewers, we are now on the second part of our Good Morning Tarot. And our self-care tip for today is from Louisa May Alcott. And the phrase is, keep good company, read good books, love good things, and cultivate soul and body as faithfully as you can. Well, I think the inspiration right now is to work on ourselves, to improve ourselves constantly. There is a phrase that says, don't scratch with turkeys, fly with the eagles. And earlier, when we look at the tarot reading, you started the day with an energy of a little bit of insecurity. Now, if you stay with people also who have a negative energy, where immediately they are discouraged with the situation, then it will not help you also if you start also with the feeling of insecurity. But if you stay with people, now I'm starting to realize that maybe what we saw in the crystal ball about a person following another, no? If you're following a person who is going downwards or going downhill, maybe somebody whose point of view is a little bit, instead of uplifting, it's down, downlifting. It's it sort of dampens the energy. No, it will affect you also if you are among people who are also uh, uh, a little bit negative thinking, a little bit anxious also. If you start with that kind of energy and you stay with people with similar energies as that of insecurity, then it will be very hard for you to move forward. But if you stay with people who are positive, if you keep good company, people who are proactive, people who are achievers, people who strive for excellence, then the energy rubs off on us and inspires us also to move forward. Because even if you are positive, if you stay with people who have negative energies, sooner or later their energies will rub into you, and sooner or later you would lose some of that enthusiasm that you might have. So being among enthusiastic people can help you maintain a positive outlook in life and allow you to accomplish things and to overcome your fears and to have that courage to be on fire and to move forward amidst the challenges or facing the challenges that the day gives you. At the same time, we need to work on ourselves. We need to improve on ourselves. The earlier tarot reading shows us the magician, and the magician says, everything that we need, we have already. we have the potential. Now, the potential has to be developed. Yeah, because if you start with an energy of want, it means that there's something that you need to develop. If you can develop on it, if you can work on yourself, no, if you invest on your talents and yourself, no, then sooner or later, yeah, it will lead to abundance. It will lead to success. It will lead to excellence. So, one of the best ways to work on ourselves or to invest on ourselves is to read good books. And usually, when you read good books, no, I remember they say read one book a week. And you imagine if you read one book a week, in 1 month's time, you already have read 4 books. And 4 books times 12, that will be about 44 books in a year. And the knowledge that you have gained will really help you move forward. Because if you constantly read books, you constantly learn. Those whom you start the journey with, who might not be exerting as much effort in learning, then sooner or later you would see the difference. You will be moving forward, moving ahead. It's like little by little every day. Okay, little by little every day. If you constantly work on it, it will lead to your improvement and lead to maturity also, especially if what you read are self-improvement books and also books on healing, books also on spirituality, something that would help you deepen your relationship with the divine. These things, little by little, will allow you to improve and be better as the day goes by. Sometimes also having these uh, positive phrases at the start of the day, like for example, when you wake up in the morning and when you look at the mirror, this common phrase that you can say is, every day in every way I am getting better and better. And when certain things happen, whether it is positive or negative, you always tell yourself, this is happening for my own good. That everything, whether it is positive or negative, it is meant to happen because it is for your own good. Difficult things can be stepping stones because you can learn things from them, and they can be stepping stones towards uh, success and moving forward. So, yeah, so it's like reading more books and love good things. Love good things. And constantly work on your soul and constantly work on your body, work on your health. So, yeah, sometimes just taking 10 push-ups a day and then slowly improving on it, it contributes to better health slowly. It's like an incremental growth. Okay. And then it says here below, take 10 minutes out of your day to read. Okay, so see, just 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes in 7 days, that's already 70 minutes. Before you know it, you already have finished the book. Sometimes you start with 10 minutes and then later on you find yourself reading 20 minutes already because you are already enjoying reading the book. Okay, so that's it. And you choose the book that you read. Okay. Self-improvement books can be one of them. Okay, now let's try to see what the handbook has to say to us with regards to uh, keeping good company, reading good books, loving good things, and cultivating the soul and body as faithfully as we can. Okay, internal self-care, it says here. Life is busy. Life is complicated. Life is good at telling us we don't have time for our own pleasure. Life is good at convincing us we don't have time for exploration. Life is good at piling on hectic schedules, duties, to-do lists, obligations, caring for others, and at times, rote survival. So much so that we often detach from ourselves and forget to nourish our creative interiors. Today, curiosity and rest are your form of reconnection with this curious interior part of yourself. Offer yourself time for wandering and learning with no objectives beyond your own pleasure. Okay, what other people might consider as procrastination or pleasure, no, can be nurturing yourself, can be actually a bigger step forward than keeping yourself always busy. Um, it's like if a machine just keeps on running and running and running and doesn't have time to stop and to cool down, sooner or later the machine will break down. So I feel it's just learning to create a certain balance wherein you take care also of the machine, you put oil into the machine, you put gasoline into the machine, you do maintenance work on the machine. It's the same on us. We need to do some maintenance work on ourselves. We need to slow down a bit also. We need time to replenish our energy. So we need to invest on ourselves also. And I don't think it is considered as procrastinating. Now let us try to see here on the area of external self-care. It says here, finding ways to release your mind from its whirlwind of daily obligations brings greater presence to your being and in turn affects all that you connect to. There are always reasons to say you don't have time for this or that, especially if the activity does not provide tangible results. Today, imagine that taking some time for pleasure reading is imperative to your livelihood and success in your career, whether it be with a book, the news, or researching topics you care about online. Honor your mind by letting it wander, grow, or wind down through the written word. Okay, so yeah, don't just work, 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 work. Take time also to learn, 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 learn. Okay, invest on yourself. Uh, when you invest on yourself, you improve, and when you improve, you move forward. Well, I hope this was able to help you right now, and I look forward to seeing you again in our succeeding videos. Thank you for the likes and the comments that you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Until next time, may God continue to bless your ways.